Revealing that you own an exotic pet is always a great conversation starter. Many pet stores sell various exotic animals such as snakes, reptiles, rare fish, and even mammals. However, these 12 individuals own pets that are not only exotic, but extremely dangerous. Number 12. Lions can be some of the most ferocious animals in the world, yet they can also be extremely gentle and caring toward their lifelong companions. Most lions don't get to experience living the high life of luxurious cars, fancy mansions, and numerous houseboats. However, one lion in the United Arab Emirates was able to do just that. Humaid Al-Bukaish is a well-known billionaire who has made a name for himself on Instagram and in the business world. He has a passionate love for exotic animals and collects several different species. One of his most famous animals is a lion, though he owns several flamingos and even a cheetah. This man essentially has a private safari in his backyard, with all of his animals being completely legal. Some of his pets are rescue animals, but many were purchased as pets. He can be found on Instagram, where he often shows off his latest animals alongside his other luxurious belongings. Number 11. If you see a grizzly bear in the wild, a natural and understandable reaction is to walk away slowly without threatening the beast. These bears can tear through flesh and bone without a second's thought and can leave you with lifelong injuries that may never heal. They are known as being some of the most fearsome animals in the natural world and are at the top of the food chain in many forests and wildlife areas. However, one grizzly bear has found his home alongside a human friend. His owner is the founder of Montana Grizzly Encounter named Casey Anderson. Casey says that grizzly bears are capable of feeling all of the complex emotions that humans feel. They just communicate them in different ways. The bear goes by the name Brutus, and he has defied all of the usual stereotypes of grizzlies, being able to cuddle with his owner, spend quality time with him, and generally be a pretty chill bear. Casey says that Brutus has stood by his side through thick and thin, comforted him when he was crying, and listened when he needed him most. He believes that their relationship is give and take, and Brutus has become his best friend over the years. Number 10. As a child, many of us were led to believe that hippopotamuses are somewhat gentle creatures who minded their own business and lurked around in murky water. As time passed on, we likely began to realize that these gigantic animals aren't exactly what they appear to be. Hippos can be extremely aggressive and are known to attack humans without warning. For some reason, hippos are generally very grumpy animals who aren't afraid to intimidate or fatally wound a creature that they feel is a threat. However, this isn't the case for Jessica the hippo. Jessica has proven to be an extremely tame and friendly hippo who behaves like a normal dog or cat. Tony and Shirley Jobert found Jessica calling out in distress behind their home in the year 2000. Since then, they have welcomed Jessica into their home with open arms, and she has become an important member of the family. There have been several documented cases over the years where humans have taken in hippos as pets, only to have the tables turned and become the hippo's lunch at a later date. However, Jessica seems to be perfectly content with her new lifestyle. She likely feels indebted to her human owners, but we can't know for sure. She may simply be a genuinely sweet and lovable hippo who doesn't give in to her animalistic urges. Number 9. This next entry is completely unfathomable. Alligators can be some of the most terrifying animals in the world. After all, they evolved alongside dinosaurs and have been living on this planet for millions of years. During that time, they have perfected their ability to kill their prey without leaving any evidence or mortally wound any potential threats. They are some of the strongest animals in their kingdom and are feared by nearly everyone. The good news is that they rarely attack if they are, not provoked in some way. A Florida woman seems to have taken this information a little too close to her heart, as she is the proud owner of an alligator she has named Rambo. She says that he is extremely calm and never causes any trouble. She dresses him up for the holidays and will even take him on motorcycle rides. Rambo's owner claims that she has trained him to not bite and to keep his mouth shut when other animals or humans are around. Number 8. Foxes pose a relatively minor threat to humans, but they can still attack and bite, leaving behind scars that will remain for a lifetime. Foxes usually keep to themselves and don't interact with humans unless they feel threatened or if a human comes too close to their home or children. Juniper the fox has defied all the odds and has been raised to be mostly domesticated and capable of living in a modern home environment without issue. She has managed to gain over 2 million Instagram followers and has fans all over the world. She is an extremely lovable fox, but her owner admits that she still does have some wild tendencies, such as biting or digging indoors. Overall, Juniper is a great companion, and her owners are extremely proud to be able to give her a loving home. Number 7. Hyenas have likely earned a special place in our hearts, but not necessarily for the love and endearment that we have for them. Most likely, this is because most of us find them extremely creepy and threatening. Like many wild animals, hyenas can be extremely unpredictable, and it is difficult to determine what they are actually capable of. They can be some of the most resilient and aggressive animals if they are hungry or in danger. A pack of hyenas is capable of taking down a full-size buffalo with ease during seasons of starvation. They commonly kill and consume animals that are 3 to 4 times their size without any issue. However, a man named Brian Hahn has cast all of this information aside when he welcomed a wild hyena into his home, who he named Jake. He kept Jake locked inside of his Florida apartment for several years before he finally came to realize that Jake needed more space to roam and be free. After many tears and difficult discussions, he decided to take Jake to a sanctuary for hyenas so that he could experience the environment he was born for, and be able to associate with other like-minded animals. He later returned to visit Jake on his 4th birthday, and Jake seemed to remember his owner and came running toward him, greeting him with kisses and love. Number 6. Reindeer may not be animals that we consider to be dangerous, but their horns can inflict serious damage, as well as their hooves and strong hind legs. We commonly see reindeer traveling alongside Santa, delivering presents to obedient children around the world. However, this reindeer has a much more relaxed life among his human owners and family members. Atu the reindeer is a family pet who allegedly wants nothing to do more than sit back in a recliner and watch his favorite television show, Heartbeat. Now, this may sound like something out of a children's novel, but the story is allegedly true. The reindeer lives with his family in Finland, where he lives more like a dog than any reindeer that we have ever seen. He eats dinner at the family table every evening and simply wants to be treated like one of the humans. He supposedly has great table manners and is very loving. Number 5. Kangaroos are well known for being some of the most powerful animals around. They have incredible amounts of strength that can send the world's greatest boxers and fighters to their knees with a single punch or kick. There have been countless movies and books written about kangaroos and their impressive performance over the years, and these depictions of kangaroos tend to be extremely accurate. These are not animals to be toyed with. However, Damien was the name given to a pet kangaroo who is currently owned as a pet. His owner, Jackson O'Doherty, says that Damien is respectful and loves to play tag. However, it's much more likely that he just enjoys playing with his enemy before going in for the kill. Regardless, Damien appears to be quite happy with Jackson, whatever his ulterior motive may be. Number 4. Bobcats are some of the most dangerous wild animals that can be found in first world countries. They live just about anywhere where there is a dense forest area for them to hunt, eat, and sleep. These cats are nothing to ignore, as they are extremely strong and well calculated in their attacks. They usually prey on small animals, but can take down an entire deer. They are responsible for several attacks on humans that have taken place over the years, with some even inflicting fatal damage. However, Rocky isn't a typical bobcat. He weighs 38 pounds and has given himself to a life of leisure among his human companions. His owner, named Ginny Fine, and Rocky have caused several issues for her owner throughout the years. According to Ginny, Rocky loves to sneak out of the house at night and wreak havoc on the neighbors and their homes. He can be extremely destructive, but Ginny still takes care of him, treats him like any other house pet. We know now that her New Jersey neighbors are probably ready to see this cat be given to a wildlife refuge, but Ginny has no plans of abandoning her love any day soon. Number 3. Polar bears are, without a doubt, highly dangerous animals. We've all probably seen dozens of photos of polar bears chowing down on large animals and claiming their rightful place at the top of the Antarctic food chain. However, in recent years, polar bears have been having a difficult time, allegedly due to the changes in their environment that have been caused by global warming. Because of this, AG the polar bear has found a new home with his owner, Mark Dumas. The two have a great relationship, with Mark claiming that he and the polar bear will often eat together, sleep together, and even bathe together. The two are best friends, and AG certainly seems to be enjoying his new life. Number 2. Raccoons pose a serious threat to animals and human sanitation in southern parts of the US. They multiply at exponential rates and are known to commonly roam at night, searching for food or scavenging through trash cans. Pumpkin the raccoon, however, has found herself a loving home in the Bahamas. Her owner rescued her, and without having access to a proper rehabilitation channel for the animal, she took it upon herself to give Pumpkin the home that she deserves. Pumpkin has since developed a major Instagram following with millions of viewers. Her owner, Rosie Kemp, is grateful to have Pumpkin in her life, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Number 1. According to several online reports, Nicolas Cage, a well-known and respected actor, purchased 2 albino king cobra snakes to have in his private collection of animals at his home. Now, it is unclear why he purchased the snakes or what he even plans to do with them, but the story is allegedly true. It remains unclear if these snakes are still in his possession to this day, but this is by far one of the strangest cases that Nicolas Cage has been involved in. And he has been involved in countless strange shenanigans over the years.